millions of people live in a darkness which, if you have that funny, terrible thing which every artist can recognize and no artist can define, you are responsible to those people to lighten that darkness. It is almost our only hope.
Bole is an amazing opportunity from young people all throughout the East Coast to come together and meet each other for the first time and realize that they are not alone. They walk in and they see 200 other young people who are passionate about writing and politics and their community and the world around them in the same ways that they are.
See, this is for all the people who forgot that I exist, who put a price tag on my life, who defunded the schools in my neighborhood, who left my friends to fend for themselves, who pushed my family out of their homes and tried to keep me from saying something about it, and tried to turn the page on my story. Well, here I am, still alive, still breathing. I am here.
The first round of slams are very low stress because they don't even see their scores if they don't want to. So it kind of encourages a lot of people who are more reluctant to speak up to come out and perform. And then they're a little bit more inspired because there's lots of people from different schools coming from kind of throughout the DMV.
These young people are teaching the adults in the world who have become siloed in their own ideologies that you can have conversations about hard things and move the needle forward. Make the world in the image that you want it to be. This year we're talking about the Black arts movement, we're talking about gender identity, we're talking about Islamophobia, we're talking about the importance of self-care.
I'm sorry that your child is afraid of me because you've taught him that I'm a terrorist. I'm sorry that he thinks the white man who is one is just in need of a therapist. I'm sorry that my personality doesn't fit your absurd boundaries, and I'm sorry, but I am not oppressed.
More people have a fear of stage fright than a fear of dying, meaning more people would rather be in the coffin than giving the eulogy. Maybe he isn't willing to admit to the dead society we poets live in. The truth is the most depressing story ever told. It's why we must be reborn after every performance. Because to be poet is to be phoenix. You gotta be reborn from the ashes after you set fire to this stage, after you set fire to that turmoil. A remix on my other coach Langston Hughes once said, poems won't make you matter. Poems are matter.
There were many moments where poems didn't go perfect, where things weren't perfect on stage. And I think what I was most proud of was seeing the way that the youth responded to that adversity, where it's like, you know, poetry is a lot like life. Everything's not going to go perfect. It's more about how you respond to the adversity, and I think they did an amazing job.
Black women are made of brown sugar, cocoa, honey, and gold, when really we mean black women are made of inherited fear, the art of fight, and the ability to disappear, all held up by a strong backbone bent under the weight of a nation trying to bury it. A nation killing off the unmanageable parts of them and selling the desirable bits to any culturally appropriating celebrity in need of a trend booster.
It's a competition, but it doesn't feel like a competition. Like, you're here to share words, to listen to words, and it's like a family atmosphere. It's beautiful.
If you're listening to this right now and you are a young person who is looking for an environment where your words matter, if you are a teacher or a coach or a sponsor and you have young people that are looking for spaces where they can spread their wings and lift their voices, if you are a parent and you want to expose your children to an environment where they will be appreciated, lifted up, and honored, then you want to come to the Bole. Bring your voice to this space. We are listening.